What is up, my friends? So, let's talk about Monica Rambeau, otherwise known as Photon, or otherwise known as Spectrum. So, one of the biggest things from the last episode, besides us finally getting the big reveal that Agnes is actually Agatha Harkin, which I've talked about, go check out those videos already, is we finally saw Monica Rambeau go through that transformation where, and I'm probably saying it wrong, man. Monica Rambeau. I'm sorry, it's a late night, but I wanted to get this video out. And so one of the big things we saw was Monica actually go through this transformation where she becomes Spectrum. And so I thought that that was a pretty awesome scene. One of my favorite scenes, definitely from the whole series right there. Just seeing her like split and then come together and create this new hero that's gonna be great to see in the upcoming movies and future of the MCU. So hopefully a lot more from her. And so one of the biggest questions I see a lot of people ask is what exactly are her powers? So here I'm going to break that down and pretty much talk about what she is able to do. And so, one of the things from the comics, how she actually gets her powers is after she is bombarded by extra dimensional energy that is produced by an energy disruptor weapon, and she is actually able to become the second Captain Marvel in the Marvel universe. So, I'm pretty sure we will see a sort of passing on the baton at a certain point in Captain Marvel's series, whether it's in the third movie or alluded to in the second one. I do believe we see Monica Rambeau in Captain Marvel 2 as well, and I think that we are definitely going to get some more insight onto what exactly is going on between Carol Danvers and Monica as well. So this character is a game changer, definitely, and I'm excited to see what comes next from this character, especially seeing them in the Avengers. I thought that the design that they have for the powers and everything from what we've seen so far was pretty good, and I'm excited to also see what happens next. Anyways, what are your thoughts on Monica Rambeau? Are you excited to see her in the future MCU films? What do you think of her taking Captain Marvel's place at a certain point in the MCU's future? Are you here for it or not? Do you think she can take on Scarlet Witch? I think she is capable of handling her, but I feel like it could end in a sort of stalemate of sorts. So one of the things we saw her actually do is hold her ground against Scarlet Witch, which I thought was interesting, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting a showdown of sorts. So I'm excited to see when that showdown does come about, and I'm excited to see how it's going to be dealt with. But you can tell that Scarlet Witch did not see that coming, and somebody actually being able to hold their ground with her at this point. So pretty much one of the biggest things I guess you could say is that energy form that she has, and so this is a power that she has that we've seen in the comics, and I think we're going to be seeing actually in the live action. And basically, she can take energy and use it as she pleases. So we've seen this already. She is also capable of flying, which we kind of saw a little bit of that, but not really yet. Superhuman speed, also invisibility. She actually also has energy absorption. So we've already seen this when we saw her, when Scarlet Witch was trying to get her. It looked like she was absorbing this, and so I think that's something that we have already confirmed here, is that she's able to absorb energy, which I think is going to be a big thing that's going to help out in this final confrontation we're going to see, because the amount of energy that Scarlet Witch is putting out is insane. She also does have energy blast, and she is also able to have energy duplication. So pretty much, it's just like a photon or gun or wave if you think about it. So I thought that that was pretty interesting right there. Invisibility is something we yet to see, which I think will come in handy, especially when she's trying to find out exactly what is going on with Agnes and trying to get to the bottom of it. She's also able to phase in and out using her energy form that she's able to go into, which I think we're going to be seeing pretty soon as well. And so I think that's something that is very much so interesting about this hero is it's a hero unlike anything we've seen yet, where it is very much so something that's more I would say, like, we've never really seen like a Marvel type hero like this, and I think that's going to be interesting once we get further along the way. So of course she actually was able to get the powers through the whole field that Wanda developed and her going in and out through it. So I'm wondering if they're going to classify her as a mutant of sorts, because she did mutate because of this, and could be the very first mutant we have besides Pietro and Wanda, if they classify them as mutants as well, because their DNA was mutated and then they became what they became. So I'm very much so interested in that, if that will be the case, and we can have sort of an X-Men be built off of this and see where that goes. Will other people that were in this radius, that were in Wanda's whole thing, be turned into mutants as well? What does this hold for the future? That's a big question right there that I have, and I'll be making a video pretty soon once I really understand what's going on. So the big question is, can she hold herself up against Scarlet Witch? I think the answer to that is, I think they can go toe to toe. I'm not sure if she can actually be able to defeat Wanda. Maybe in this situation where Wanda is sort of like being manipulated and she may not be at her strength, maybe with that energy absorption skill that she has as well, she could be able to take as much energy as Wanda throws at her and be able to use that as blast. So I could definitely see a point where she is able to go up against her, especially having flight, superhuman speed, all of that. I could definitely see that. Now the thing with Wanda is she is able to get inside your head, so I think that that would be an interesting fight if we do get it, and hopefully we do get it, because I'd be interested to see what happens here. So that's just my thoughts, my opinions on that. Let me know what you think below. What do you think we're going to be seeing in the next episode as well? I will be making a video like this as well for Miss Agnes as well. So Agatha Harkness, you're next. Anyways, make sure you're subscribed, like, comment, share, all that good stuff on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Let's get to it. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive. Hey, if you're still listening, why don't you go ahead and check out one of the videos on the left. Make sure you're subscribed, make sure you like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about what I'm going to be doing in the near future. I have a lot of announcements coming next week, so definitely look out for those. We're going to be doing a lot of different stuff. I have the WandaVision videos coming out in Servant, of course, for this week, but I'm trying to do more than that, so stay tuned for all of that. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me. As always, turn on the bell for notifications, make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you next time. Stay positive.